Ah, here we go. Nice unironic win condition. We're never gonna need more than one of this card, right? Honestly, his deck could actually make us need two of it. They never expect the second Ice Quake. Alright. So ideally, we're hitting Wording Stone so we can actually Ice Quake on 4 into his development. Would be lovely. He's attacking on 4, and on turn 4, that deck has to be developing Zed.
These old eyes still see far.
Okay. But without Wording Stone's top deck right now... Yeah, we don't even have the mana bank, so the Wording Stone top deck can't Ice Quake on 4 anyway. That's fine. We'll just settle for the Avalanche. He's got to develop, like, it'll be like Lulu and Zed or something like that. Zed plus X. And then, like, if he doesn't open attack, he'll get punished. His open attack is alright, but it's really not great. Can we make his open attack worse? God, I actually probably have to Avalanche now. Yeah, we'll Avalanche now. It's really the best we're getting. He's at 1 mana, so it's really hard for him to respond to this. So it's a nice, safe Avalanche. Well, we just casually top decked in the last 3 rounds, double Zephyr Sage, Revitalizing Roar. So, I mean, that's our combo. It's a great open attack. Yeah, his open attack was too good there. Eat shit, dude. We're nuts. Dude, this is such a good deck. How are you guys gonna call this deck bad? This is the round. This is the game, guys. This is the fucking game. This is it, boys. This is it. Alright, so it's Bjerg time. Bjerg pulling Hearthguard. Alright. I can feel another win. Open attack? I guess we can open attack there. Is he actually playing any, like, beefy things that make our attack weaker? I don't know. I don't think our win condition is face damage. I can't believe I was here for Swim winning a game of Runeterra. Yeah, I'll attack. Look, this attack's sweet. Count to 12. We're nuts. Uh-oh. I mean, we've got the bank. And, like, his open attack is just not as good anymore. So he might just really have to develop in here. And it might just develop in with something that just gets absolutely ass-blasted by Ice Quake. It's just too good. It's just too good. He would need Deny? Nobody runs Deny. Oh, fuck, I don't have Ezreal equipped! Okay, we lost. Alright. Can we win this game anymore? It looks like we're really fucked. It's just 10 damage. That's fine. Should have kept the second Ice Quake. Yeah, we should have kept the second Ice Quake. PP hands, dude. Dude, it's not fair, man. There's all these decks that are just killing our Nexus. And as soon as the Nexus is dead, I don't get to play the video game anymore. Well, we've got a good just, like, unit spam. Could this work? I mean, he's actually killing us quite slowly.
Warm hearts and hot soup. No time for soup. We've got to move.
Let's go.
Uh-oh. I mean, he's got a lot of stats.
Nothing escapes my watch.
Oh god. He's got a few stats on this board, but we've got chump blockers. We've got chump blockers. We're fine. What's your opinion on Hush now that you've been able to see it within play in the meta? The same as it was before? Alright, so this Mountain Sojourners is at 4. So we can't kill either of them. That's fine. We don't really need to kill either of them. Lulu's leveling. Zed's gonna be a 5-5. Oh. Just add Unyielding Spirit on your Nexus. Like, what are we supposed to do against this shit? How are we surviving here? Alright. Maybe he's just like, he's not running Demacia, so he doesn't have Pursuit, right? We just need to survive one more attack. One more attack and we're good. Yo, We just drew a weirding stones, guys. Hello? Yo! Are we good? Do we win? Okay, so we need to bank full now. We need full mana. So we actually literally can't play a single thing right now. Deny incoming. If he fucking denies my roar, I'm fucking out. I'm done, dude. If we actually have infinite Zephyr Sages, he can't win. We just need the infinite Zephyr Sages. His deck has no ability to kill us through infinite Zephyr Sages. It can't win. We're good. He would need like Overwhelm or something. We can actually just survive. We can just tank up every turn. We can survive every turn. Okay. We've got our infinite Zephyr Sages. We have a stalemate. He has infinite stats because of his double Sojourners, and I have infinite stats because of my double 0 mana Zephyr Sages. Like, what does he do? How is he getting through this? We just fucking put up a wall. We win because we attack and block. I mean, we've got some attacks here. Attacks he can't stop. I know, look, he's poroing, dude. He's so sad. Is he dead? I'm just gonna keep playing Zephyr Sages. He can't stop me. Are we winning? My lose condition is misclicking the other Zephyr Sage. I should go left to... I need to go left to right to lower my lose condition. There we go. Now that they're together, it's harder for me to misclick. Alright. So we've got a free board of infinite stats. We can go ahead and just take an attack here. He can't punish this attack. There's no way for him to. I have infinite of them. We're attacking and blocking. We have 6 attackers and 6 blockers every turn. Look at this. He's losing units. He's losing units. And I'm not. I'm just... I can't run out now. I've got everything I need. Okay. 1 Zephyr Sage down. Alright. Flower Child, he needs to protect now. Okay, he's protected it. He's kept his entire board alive, but that's his hand. We have 6 blockers. Sojourner's down. Oh, are we getting through a bit? How can he get through this? He needs Elusive for Overwhelm. Is the only way he can win now. Dude. Let's rebuild this wall. Alright. Seems good, dude. Let's go ahead and heal up this weak link. Alright. He's browming. He's saying he's got something. That's a draw. It's a bit of a counterable draw. But, you know, I'll point out, all of our Zephyr Sages survive. So I'm just gonna say, I mean, that's pretty good. You can also make this a hostage situation. Yeah, this is a hostage deck. If you're ever about to lose, don't actually do this. But if you're ever about to lose, you can just infinitely play Zephyr Sages for hours until the opponent gets bored and concedes. And there's nothing they can do to stop you. You can literally just do that until they concede. If you have more free time than them, like if you're like a high school kid and you've got nothing but free time, you can just you win all your games by hostaging the opponent. You just keep them, because if you have infinite actions, your turn is never gonna be end, and they'll eventually just have to leave because they'll have to like wake up for work in the morning, and you don't have to, right? So you just can't lose. Look at all these stats he's got, and look at how much it matters. This is why God invented elusives. Yeah, exactly. Alright. Oh, looks like we don't have a board all of a sudden. Time to rebuild this board. Looks like he's not taking any actions here. I mean, if he's not gonna go in for anything, I will. Let's go for this then. I wanted to see if he would do something first. Alright. So we can go ahead and just kill his entire board then, that's fine. Alright, time to rebuild our board. This is so stupid. He's saying hi, YouTube. It's just like, what does he do against this? He actually can't win. Wording Stone's MVP. All right. So we're ready to jam in here. We can set up our open attack. We didn't even need to like buff these or anything. We've got our infinite value. Let's just go ahead and take an open attack. Oh. Ooh. Here it comes. Perfect lethal. Ah, what a majestic deck. This combo is so stupid. Oh god, I love this. What is the Nightfall aggro deck run Spacey Sketcher and Atrocity instead of Lunari Priestess and Cygnus? So I ended up testing it out and kind of talking with other players. I really like the Spacey Sketcher version of the deck. Spacey Sketcher is just like far too good for enabling your game plan. So this is the slow matchup. In this, we're going to do the exact opposite. Because he's running like a control deck, we're going to keep our finisher and mulligan our early game stabilizers. Whereas you saw in the last game against aggro, we do the exact opposite. We would literally kick this and keep the others, right? Really, really, really important thing to be aware of in the mulligan. Your opponents will probably think this is an elusive deck. That's true, actually. Especially, you know, if they recognize my name. Well, I'm Fussy Eater now, so I don't know. I don't like the idea of just like I want to just have like a different name every month. I don't want to just be on Ladder Swim, you know. I want to have like, you know, just like a fucking meme name. I think it's just better. Yeah, we'll be mana efficient. I'll play the Shadow Assassin now. Why the heck not? Buff Zerg. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just change my name like every month. That way nobody will be able to like, you know, tell when they're against me. So he's got the Weirding Stones. Honestly, we're kind of laying into him here with this double sentry hand. We're ready to fuck. I've got my infinite combo already, and he's a deck that's gonna take us to this point of the late game, right? Like, this is where we find the true test. Who wins, ASOL or an infinite amount of 4/4s? The answer might surprise you, and it also really might not. No Targon decks are tier 1 now. Do you think that it sucks? No, I think that people just haven't really refined Targon out yet. Like, all the versions of Targon, because it's so new, it's also really, 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 really hard to play. Targon has an insane skill ceiling. In general. Of course, it depends on the deck. But, like, we were, like, me, Precipic, and Alan were talking in the meeting last night for Mobalytics. And we decided, like, Spacey Sketcher is, like, by far the highest skill ceiling card in the entire game. It's actually not even close, I think. Like, you have to consider so many things with Spacey Sketcher. In early positions, you have to decide like what you're discarding. You have to plan ahead. You have to think about like what turn you're going to want to play them on, whether you play Spacey Sketcher on turn 1 or not, which pick you're going to go for, which is obviously the most obvious decision point. But there's so much that goes into that. Depending on the matchup, you need to plan like 5 turns ahead with your pick sometimes. Like, Spacey Sketcher is crazy, crazy, crazy skill intensive. And you can bluff Crescent as well. this double stun. Like, that's super, super common. We're gonna start seeing that a lot in like the high level and tournament scene where people are just like bluffing Crescent as a win condition. Yeah, so he's basically trying to delete my draws here by not letting these units block ever. As soon as I have like an avalanche, you know, we can eventually get those draws out, but that could be a little annoying. We'll see. Probably just not let him attack. I mean, this is probably the best Iceveil Archer we're getting. The fact that he's got like the double ramp and we've drawn 0 is a little awkward. I mean, in an ideal world, I would actually have, I would be closer to my infinite combo. There we go, Wording Stones. So do we not want to play this too early? Because it actually just gives it more of a chance of dying, right? Don't I just want to play this like right before 10? It's so weird. I've got 1 chip damage, let's go! You can bluff Equinox too? Sure, yeah, you can bluff Equinox too. Absolutely, you can bluff Equinox. Like, if you're playing Endure and your opponent's playing Spacey Sketcher, and they Spacey Sketcher on turn 1 and don't use their card for like 5 turns, then like, you kind of can never play They Who Endure. Like, that's a really big deal. That's crazy. I probably do have to play the Wording Stones now. We lost. I mean, it doesn't seem like we're favored into this. The biggest problem is like, we need to be able to ramp as fast as he is. Like, him having the Catalyst draw odds is something that makes his version favorable in this mirror. Like, I might need to put some Catalyst back in or something like that. I don't know. Okay, we're starting to take some damage. I mean, my board doesn't matter anymore. Because my board's just gonna get fully replaced anyway, which means I might as well block. And I need to bank full for my combo. So the only thing that I can do is really deep meditation here. We're healing anyway? Yeah, we're healing a bit anyway. Okay, and there's really just no way to spend this mana. Like, we've got the infinite mana combo later anyway. Okay. If we float 7, I mean, any hand that has Aesol would just play him. We can't keep up any presence against Aesol in these colors. If we had like Shadow Isles or something, maybe keeping a certain amount of mana doesn't let him play Aesol. Alright, so now it's time to play our infinite 4/4s and see how far this gets. We do have Kindly Tavern Keeper. We can also pop his Spell Shield. How valuable is popping his Spell Shield? Not really, right? Hostage him? Hostaging him is my win condition here. I don't know. The thing is, like, okay, when I do it the first time, it's kind of funny. Like, I made a deck, for those of you guys who don't know, I made a deck like 5 months ago that didn't have a win condition, but generated an infinite combo that the opponent had no way of being able to get out of, and my win condition was just sitting there for 2 hours until they conceded out of boredom. And like, it's funny to do that once, but if I actually like do that again in a different archetype, and if I just keep, because I can just keep doing this too, like, that's eventually it becomes not cool, right? Like, that's not really, like, the joke gets old. It was funny the first time I did it, but as soon as it's not funny, it's just ladder abuse, right? So let's see how far these infinite 4/4s go. I mean, he's got a lot more stats than me, but I have an infinite amount of 4/4s. Alright, we got our combo out. Dude, if we can actually take this guy down. Look, listen, I'm not hopeful. He's a fucking, look, he's the one with the fucking Aesol. He's the one with the infinite, like, his infinite value is bigger than our infinite. Okay? We can all agree on that. And he ramped into it 2 turns earlier. Oh, he's stunning our units. That's cute. That is adorable. He got his stuff earlier, so, you know, that's gonna make a difference. But, man. These fucking 4/4s. This is a matchup where, like, if these Zephyr Sages actually did have higher stats, it would actually feel like it mattered. So he's realizing what his life is now. This is it, guys. This is the rest of the game. I mean, he's got Overwhelms, and his ASOL is gonna give him, like, you know, obliterates and elusives and shit. Iceborne Legacy? I mean, it's honestly, unironically, it's this kind of matchup where I could tech in like an Iceborne Legacy or a pack mentality, or yeah, maybe that duo. Duo would actually be really, really sick in this matchup. Am I still running one duo in the deck? No, I cut it entirely. Oh, man. So this middle one is still getting mind splittered, but it doesn't matter because he's just gonna die anyway. So we'll just swing in. I mean, we do have this free attack. We're gonna get our attacks. His dragons are gonna grow, but that's fine because they don't have Overwhelm, and their attack doesn't matter. Only their health matters. So we're taxing him. We're killing off a couple of things here. We're killing off a couple of things here. His dragons are growing. They're growing, but they're growing where it don't matter, and they're shrinking where it does matter. See, that's the problem. All right. Scourge time? Oh, dude, the Scourge would fuck us up. The Scourge would end us. Yeah, I should put like one duo in this deck. It actually, in this matchup, he might not have a way to stop the one duo. I could just get such a cheeky win in this kind of situation if I just had one duo on board. Because, like, long term, his deck will be able to stop duo, and his deck will be able to heal and stuff. But if I can get him on a round where he's tapped out, you know, like, if he's tapped out before he generates, like, a ton of Celestials, and, like, we can just one-punch him with duo. That's the important thing. Whereas, like, it's kind of hard to win otherwise. Just hostage him. Guys, I can't just hostage him. It's not as funny if I do it with this deck. In the other deck, look, listen. That's just ladder abuse. We already did that. We did that episode, okay? It would just be a rerun episode. You guys, that would be so rude to this guy. Grant allies everywhere +2/+2. Alright, so he only has one. We can Brittle Steel the Charger now. This is like the last value we're ever getting out of Brittle Steel, I think. And now it's only his Overwhelm that's getting through. And the thing is, his Overwhelm unit will actually eventually die. That's the beautiful thing about this situation. Like, if we Avalanche, his Overwhelm unit dies. We'd have to pop its Spell Shield first, but that's quite doable. We can just do that with Troll Chant. Like, what if we actually could just beat this guy? It's kind of funny. Our odds here aren't great, but hilariously enough, if he doesn't get anything good from ASOL, like if his draws blank out, he is the one on a draw here, right? Replace the 4/1. Okay, fine, I'll replace the 4/1. Whatever, guys. Dude. Okay, he's star shaping. But his Nexus health doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is the board stats here. Whoever can slam more beef, basically. It's just a beef contest. But I actually have AoE. And my AoE, like, my units are immortal. His units die. Like, his units run out of health and they decay. And they are eventually just gonna die. Like, if I just AoE the shit out of this board, could we actually just win? Like, seriously. Like, do we actually outvalue? God, Sky's Descent fucks you? Yeah, if he has a second ASOL or Sky's Descent, then that fucks me. Yeah, so we can just do this. We're taking some damage. Not too much. That's fine. Okay, seems good. So we're gonna Avalanche and Icequake this board. We want to Avalanche first. So we're just gonna start Zephyr Saging more. Wait, how does Sky's Descent fuck me? You mean like he'll just have the attack action after that? I think it's too late for Sky's Descent now though, right? I think that ship has sailed. Because I am plowing his board here. His board is dead. So I want to start with an Avalanche. I want to open with Avalanche. Yeah, we can open with Avalanche because we can kill the Destroyer with our Icequake. Okay. So this knocks out a couple spell shields. It kills a couple things and it sets 3 things into Icequake range. Okay. So now we just replenish our 4/4s. We just replenish our infinite 4/4s. Guys, do you understand what it means if we beat this mirror? If this deck can just reliably beat this mirror, then we're the ramp deck, baby. If infinite Zephyr Sages is better than Asol, then we're the fucking ramp king. Mirror? Yes, the ramp mirror. It's the archetype mirror, guys. We're using slightly different cards, but it's the same archetype. Alright, so we replenish all of our Zephyr Sages. All of the Zephyr Sages. Okay. Looks good. We don't need to, like, bank mana here. Yeah, we can go ahead and end the round now. So, we do want to, like, nuke out the board. We can Icequake pre-combat. Does that make sense to Icequake pre-combat? I'm not actually sure. Does it make sense? Wait. Icequake pre-combat is basically like... It's more aggressive. This is so weird. Just open attack? I'm actually not sure what to do here. Sage to give him phases. Just keep playing Sages and see what he does. Just keep playing Sages to pass. I mean, that's kind of funny. Like, we have free passes. I mean, he'd have to basically misplay, because the fact that I do this means he should always pass back into me. But I guess there's no downside to doing this. I think I should Icequake before I attack. I think this is fine. So let's just Icequake now. This kills 3 of his units. Of course, all of our Sages are 1/1s, but I'm just gonna replenish them all before our swing. Like, okay, so he's got Troll Chant. So he's able to keep his Overwhelm one alive. That's really important for him. But his board is dying. He kind of needs this Overwhelm to just outpower me. That's going to be his only way to win, really. Dude, if I misclick with Zephyr Sage, if I play this deck enough, eventually I'll misclick with Zephyr Sage, and I'll just fucking... If I click on, like, Weirding Stones, I'm fucking done, dude. Okay, let's replenish this shit. Okay, get my full board of 4/4s. You know the drill. Living Legends kills you. We're feeling awkward to a lot of things, for sure. We're feeling awkward to a lot of things here. Alright. I mean, we have our free attack now. Looks good. It's an easy attack. He can't really block with the Destroyer. He's gonna have to take a shit ton of damage here. And he has to block with Assault too, because otherwise he's like dead, right? Okay, this guy's taking a shit ton of damage. A fuck ton of damage. Unfortunately, we actually kind of can't kill him, but, you know. I mean, he's gonna heal to full, because he's ramp Assault, but... He did block with a Destroyer. That's interesting. Wasn't that his win condition? Okay, cool. Okay, so if he nukes our entire board and then gets an attack action, he could be good. But the thing is, I've got double palm, so we're pretty safe against shit like that. He needs the elusive. Guys, we've got spell shield poppers and palms. How does he win? Like, seriously. No, I'm very, very serious. How does he win this? How can he win this? I don't think it's possible. I'm just gonna heal. Like, he needs Scourge, but we can stop it with Palm. We can stop it with Palm, guys. Like, he can't blow us out. He can never get an attack in. We have Spell Shield Poppers, so we actually have 2 Palms. He doesn't have an Overwhelm on board. He has no way to stop us from just infinitely playing 4/4s. He actually can't win. His deck literally can't win here. We just win. Living Legends. If he hits some kind of like crazy, yeah, he can't win. He's done. He's out. We're the fucking ramp deck, dude. This is so much better. Why would you run Asol when you can just have infinite 4/4s? Of course this is better. He has no way to win. Like, this is not a bad deck. This isn't like, this is like an actual deck. I still need to refine this a bit. I can still refine this more. I can make this better. This is so fucking stupid.